Hi everyone, welcome to Truly Madly Deeply. My name's Maria and today we're going to show you how to do and decorate and put together DIY 5cm cube boxes which we sell on our website. These are the most popular sizes for bomboniere and favours for weddings, christenings, baptisms, newborns, events, anything with specialty to it. And they want to give a gift to their guests or their clients, this is a hugely popular box. So today we're going to show you how this all comes together, and it comes in every single colour. We make these to order on site. So you put your order on the website at www.trulymadlydeeply.com.au and go to bomboniere boxes, and there you'll see the 5cm cubes. If you can't find it, just go to Truly Madly Deeply Invitations and it'll be the first showing on Google. Alright, let's get to it. So today we're going to do a black, an off-white and a semi-gloss white, and I'll tell you why I'm going to do the semi-gloss white. So they come flat, the DIY boxes come flat, just like this one here, and this has got an outer. And what I want you to do when you get these is to softly peel these off. And the reason they're there is to protect the actual box itself. So what you're going to end up with is an outer like that, which is rubbish. You can give that to kids if they're older kids, that they can make they can draw on it or designs or whatever you want to do. But usually that just goes in the bin. That's just an outer to protect the box. So then we end up with exactly what we've got in the black, just the actual box itself. Again, the semi-gloss white. The semi-gloss white box on our website is food approved. So you can put cookies, little tiny cookies in here. You can put anything you want directly in the boxes, as this one is totally food approved. So that's semi-gloss white, and you'll see that on our website. Okay, so let's go and we'll start making these up. I'll do the semi-gloss white first. So what you'll do is you'll have a look at the box and you're going to see here a bump. There's bumps on the inside of this box. I don't know if you can see it properly. If you can see the bumps here, there you go. At that stage, yeah, there. See how there's bumps on the inside of this box? The bumps have actually got to face you. When you have them in person, you'll be able to see it a lot clearer. So what happens here is that to fold these boxes, you have the bump facing you, and then you lift. We're going to push in towards the middle. So bump facing you and push in towards the middle, like that. Okay? All the bumps get pushed in, like that. So what you're going to have is all of those being faced in, and the bump is on the inside. Then we're going to do it so it takes form of the box. So there's a bump here, so I'm going to fold it in. Bump here, fold it in. Bump here, fold it in. And there you go. So when you do that, it starts to form the box already. See how it starts to really take shape? Because you've already folded in all the flaps on the box. So when you've done all that, then you come here and you're going to see this flap at the end, and here we have a hole that's already made in the box. So you connect those two together to lock it in. And when you do that, perfect, it's locked in. So you won't be able to pull it apart because there's a lock in here. So that's it there. On the bottom of the box, what we've got is like a triangle awkward top there. We've got like a square look here. See if you can see that. And then we've got two little flaps on the side. So the first thing you fold in on the bottom of the box is the square bit, the one that looks more like a square. Then you bring in the two sides and you connect it in there. I don't know if you could hear that, but they clip in. And then last but not least, the one that looks more like a triangle with a funny top on it, not a pointy end, you connect that together and you'll end up with that as the bottom. If you need to fix it, just push it from the inside and there you have it. The box is already put together. Look at that. So that's it there. So in this little box, the reason it's so popular is because you can fit 5 or 7 heart chocolates, which we also sell. So we'll put 2 silver, 2 gold and 1 pink. You can go up to seven chocolates in this. I'm going to put odd numbers. I always have, especially if you're doing for weddings or christenings. The reason they say to put odd numbers is because you can't break it in half. I don't know what the superstitious is behind that, but it's always odd numbers, not even. There you go. It's up to you if you want to put even, but we never have. So there you go. So once you put the chocolates in there, you close the box and that's it. And it's complete. There's your little 5 centimetre cube box that you can put anything in. These are great for birthdays as well, for the little kids to have lollies in and for them to take home. So it's just a beautiful little box and they're not expensive. You can order those on the website. So there's that. How do we decorate this? Let's see. So let's go with, we'll decorate it with a gold ribbon. And with that, usually what I do is you can just put a ribbon like this around it and do the bow at the top, and that's all. You can do just a one, but I like to do it twice around, and which looks like a gift, looks like it completes the box a little bit more, and it keeps the box more together. So there's less likely, especially when it's for kids, it keeps it all together so they don't just pull it all apart and everything falls everywhere. So their mother or dad can do it for them. But usually what I do is I do that, and then that's the bottom facing up. So that bottom, the bottom of the box faces up. And what we do here is we then cross it over like that. I probably use a bit too much ribbon, but you'll know how much to use when you've done it. I just want to make sure that you can see it and it's very clear for you. And then you just cut off roughly what you think you need. When you do that, what I actually do here is I put this underneath that main line. So I'm going to cross these over, and what that does, it just keeps it tighter. It's easier to do the bow, and it keeps the ribbon a lot tighter on the box. So usually I put one through one way, one through the other way. So you're still going to get one on either side, but what that does then is when I do the first knot, it brings it together nicely. Look at that. See that? So it looks a lot tighter, it is a lot nicer, and the crossover stays on the bottom of the box. So then I just bring it together at the top, and what we do is then create the knot. And here you can manipulate the ribbon to where you want to sit it. And then you just do your bow like that, and usually what I do is I bring the two bottom bits together. I then hold that with my thumb down, so I hold the ribbon down with my thumb, and the 2 butterflies at the top, I pull those tighter. I pull those tighter so I can take shape. And there you go. And then you can manipulate the ribbon back and forth or whatever you want to do. That's how that looks there. So it's nice, it's complete, it looks like a nice little gift, and it's ready to give to somebody. And someone that receives that will go, wow. But also finish the ends. So with the ends, I usually cut it on a slant just to give it that niceness and the finish of it. Just like that. Look at that. And it's important that you use perfect scissors. These are craft scissors, and we sell these as well. These are also on our website, but they are sharp and they're fantastic for ribbon. I don't use anything else, and these are my little babies all the time. So they help me get that beautiful finish rather than a scissors that's not sharpened or a scissors that starts to fray that ribbon. When you've got nice sharp scissors, it gives it a beautiful cut without fraying. And that's it there. So there's our first one. the bottom strings. So if you want to, you can manipulate the ribbon so they're both the same on the butterfly side of it, but the length, you're going to end up with one of each colour, and that's always going to happen because you're crossing it over. Yeah? So when you do that, you can actually see that you've got the copper on the outside and the black on the inside. How spectacular is that beautiful box? Look at that. Imagine receiving that with something in it and you didn't know what it was. And the beauty about these boxes is that your guests don't know what's in them. So it's always an element of surprise. So we're just going to fix these ends. See how that just falls beautifully because the scissors are beautiful and sharp. And that's what you want. And look at that. That's spectacular. So if you received that, that's such a nice element to have. I'm just going to cut these a little bit shorter. So look at that. Beautiful. And look, and that's just going to be like that. And that'll be sitting on someone's table. And that just brings a beautiful element to this is what your clients or your guests will have. Well, I hope that's made sense. So in the description below, so you can have a look at those and we'll take it from there. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.